Right there already, you know.
Keep it down.
Big up yourself, people. Go on. There, you know. Basically, we're going to do a little quick review on the game. Giving our feedback on what took place in the game. I think it was a very good game from the Reggae Boyz. There are some little areas still to watch up, but as they say that it's going to be like a work in progress, people. You understand? See who wants to see out there, so see it there. Live and direct. We're in the live. Live. You understand? Yeah, the stadium. You understand? Mike, see what go on.
Last season, you didn't be a bitch like that.
Mike, see you there? Yes, so what go on? Big up yourself, my brother. Mark Plunkett, what go on? Big up. Kevin, bro, big up yourself. Yeah, man, our defense is so let us talk about the game. See Pastor, you know, in there, you know. Man, Cranky there too, you understand? Chris King, what go on? All our people are rolling, yeah, man, big up yourself. Great things ahead. We need Ravel Morris, big up coach, big up. So guess what now, people? I thought the game lacked life in terms of, you know, energy in the game and all of that. And it was not from a Jamaican standpoint, I mean, it was like from both teams. You understand? And that is understandable. And basically, the game was kind of flat. You understand? But the fact of the matter is that from where we were sitting, from where we were looking and watching the game, I think tactically we were spot on in terms of when we set up our shape. Michael, Hector and Latibo there, they really played well. You see, and Bernard, and you see people always talk about Lati, you know, they need to come out of the team and this and that. So now, he's really one of the mainstay in the team right now.
Come out that midfield.
You understand? Well, Cranky said all time midfield need to come. We can understand that, but right now people, based on how transpire, based on how we're going, I think the team is heading in the right direction. You understand? The team is heading in the right direction. No man, remember so when I watch on TV, I was see different optics, you know. We in a stadium and watch a game, and the game was flat, brother. Me I tell you. The game was flat, and I always say, you watch a game on television, and you watch it in real life, two different perspectives you will get. You understand? The man of the match was actually Dexter Lembikis for the stadium purpose, but for us, Jamaican standpoint, I believe that Michael Hector again was the man of the match. You understand? So the defensive section of things is very organized. The midfield, of course, we know that is the Achilles heel for the team. Basically, we don't have a midfield. Midfield is depleted. David Lowe, on the big theme going in a position, we have to rate Grimo to take that sort of decision to keep him in there, but trust me, Damian Lowe, for me, for certain periods of the game, he can basically stay in a position like that. But I tell you, long term, it is not Damian Lowe. You understand? Long term, it is not Damian Lowe. Because pretty much it is a situation where Damian Lowe is not making any progressive passes. He's losing the ball. When he gets the ball, he's unsure what to do in our passing lane. But when he's in the defense, it's easy for him to understand and manage the game. You understand? So for me, he's not the long-term fix. As what JC said, yeah man, I agree. I think Damian Lowe is just filling a gap right now based off what the team has in place, based off what the team basically can afford to have in this situation. You understand? But at the same time, trust me, all who want to see that stadium, see stadium there, you know, there, man. Yeah man, he can break up play, but do we always need someone just to break up play? That's the thing, you know. We need to make some, we need to have some ball in fast in an advanced situation. It's not all about break up play. That means we're going to just have a team of breaking up play. You understand? And we don't want that. We don't want that. And one of the coaches said that this man is a man that his entire entire game is about this turbo basically to break up plays. But do we want that type of player on the team alone for that purpose? No, I don't think so. You understand? But good all around. I think in the first half we didn't get an opportunity to give Demarai Gray any touch off the ball. Anytime he touches the ball, it was like an advanced role or position he was heading into, which looks very good for the team. When Demarai Gray touches the ball, he's dangerous. He's very dangerous. You understand? So Mexicans them there and them say they're ready for the game. You understand? They're ready for the win. But I mean, we just need to work on the finer details. Shamar, I don't know what sort of game he had. I don't think it was an outstanding game. I don't think it was an excellent game from a Shamar Nicholson perspective based off what he did in the last game that he played. This game was I mean, I guess they were relaxed because Panama didn't offer a lot of things. Panama basically, we acknowledge them as the bogey team, but trust me, they've never really put up the resistance for us where that is concerned, and it was good for us to exploit that goal from Lembikisa was a very outstanding goal. Trust me, Lembikisa did excellent. For persons who don't know, the game was actually 1-0 to Jamaica. So if they slide down, you understand? Lembikisa scored a peach of a goal. You understand? And trust me, it's a fantastic look. That goal was scored like a real winger. You understand? So we have to big up Lembi on that. We have to big up Low as well. He played his heart out even when he was in pain or whatever. When you see Damian Low asked to be substituted, they must know say bad. Demarai Gray looked like he couldn't handle the pace of the game. In basically burn up to, you understand? You understand? So hey, the Mexicans are not easy, you know. The US team are warm up for the man, they're not cool, they're not brother. They own a place, so they must know. So
no, it's not in their place, it's in Mexico. We're in Texas, it's old Mexico.
Yeah, man.
Mexico.
We have got that thing. So we have Cranky right I said we are here with Cranky, so the one here with Cranky is perspective of the game.
Yeah, they have to say yes. That's how we talk.
If you don't put yes in the comment section to hear from Cranky, we now put Cranky on the stream. You understand? So, alright, we say yes, I come in 2 years, 3 years, 4. Also, no I hear from Cranky. More at least 10 comments of yes. 4 me gone, 5.
That's the ones that likes them.
Mike C said no. And he likes them need to go up before Cranky.
Yes, excluding Mike C.
Big up yourself.
You don't want to hear from Mike C.
Oh, Mike C, them don't want to hear from you. We need the likes them to go up to people. Said Cranky said, no, come on with them, look a bit of likes there. You see me, I said? I mean, there are some people also who were really perturbed by the coach not being able to make the changes quick. But I guess for whatever reason it wasn't done, we don't know. It would be interesting to hear what he said about that sort of thing. You understand? Rob Smith saying, nah, big Cranky. If you want to talk, we all know him love talk, just talk. The man say more 100 likes. The man say more 100 likes before him forward, you understand? Mike C, why you behave yourself, because you say you're a Jamaica sprinter and sometimes you talk with sense, Mike C. You understand? I wish I could have seen medal ceremony. Actually, big up yourself, Mark Plunkett. You don't know a lot of people. You understand? And if you can interview some Mexican fans and ask them what them think about the game. So we have to go learn. Cranky is Spanish interpreter and people. So that's why it is important to answer if you want him on the screen, you understand? But nevertheless though people, I think this shows progress. It is very encouraging again from the Reggae Boyz. These are 2 games that we could have won. This game, Well, it could have been the final plus the game that we played on Thursday. We should have really won that game, but I mean, sometimes these things always go against us. But we have to just fight on. Come here, miss. Come here. People them want to hear you on the street.
On the street.
People them want to hear you on the
Of the
street.
game.
People.
And by the way, she was very vocal.
She was, yesterday that lady I put on the screen right now, she was very vocal. She had one of the person
What,
follow
CJ?
CJ, she follow coaches best. I'm going to hear her. Come on, people say CJ here. So I'm going to tell her what going on for the game. Tell us your take on the game. What do you think?
I think they played excellent. I mean, there could have been some changes. Shamar Nichols could have come out, but you know, Paul Grimson decided to keep him in. We could have seen more Dixon. Dixon would have come in and run them down. The way Panama they have played. Watch Panama. I have respect for Panama. Panama never played how expect them to play, but that could have been a testament to Jamaica's defense. You know what I'm saying? But me expect to see Dixon. Shamar Nicholson give me a choreograph vibe in the game. I mean, it just pissed me off. I'll keep it PG, but Shamar Nicholson give me a choreograph vibe for Thursday, and it really irritates me. Because I don't know why coach never take him out. The more he brings boss.
Especially the first game of this tournament, but
And go like this. I'm like, yo, take the youth out. That's a coach, take him out, stop him out. They finally stop him out. But they kick me out. I don't know why they kick me out. Why?
People, you know, that Nichols should come to support, but continue this time.
Support them. The Reggae Boyz, you know. Support them. Watch the fans. Talent, watching when they play a Clarendon, trust me, oh my God, impressive. Trust me, they should have put him on and make him two back. I feel like he would have run around them with Panama this team. They needed somebody with pace and would have the energy to run more this defense. They weren't impressive. And trust me, I have respect for Panama, but they're never impressive. But if you have somebody with speed and the skill to take them on, yo, easy. Dixon just put one in front of them.
Alright. Big up yourself, CJ. Good analysis of the game. Alright, big up yourself. Hey, big up. Reverend Jane said, tell her the fans said she should join the show more time. Alright. Yeah, man. After a female, they don't want to say, yeah, man. Jamaica won without Bailey, not possible. Oh my God, if I never brain drain put up something like this. Only brain drain. So I said, hold on, it likes them to reach a cranky one forward, you know. It likes them to reach a cranky one to go forward, you understand? But it's an excellent game from Dexter. Yeah, man. Coach is a Clarendon woman. She be, I don't know if she a Clarendon woman, because she watch the show and we see her, and we just call her in to come give her take on the show, you see me, on the game, you see me, I say. And she go on good down. Yeah, man, she go on good, man. We think we're going to carry her on the show. Where's the cranky? Yeah, man, she can't go on, man. She give a good analysis of the game. Remember, Richie Robinson, what go on? Everything good? Yeah, man, we're there, man. The famous, hey, people. Cranky gets famous, you know, man. Everybody say, oh, are you there for the show? Cranky. Everybody know Cranky, you know, people. Yeah, man, everybody know Cranky, man. I tell you. Brain drain. Right now, Cranky I surpass your brain drain. I tell you. Yeah, separate and apart from me, Cranky I go pass you. You see me, I say? Cranky I go pass you because everybody know Cranky. You understand? Cranky are the real celebrity around here. There was one of the person last game said Dexter is not good. No, man, them person no know football, man. The person who said that don't know football. We just need to create a supporter section at Reggae Boyz match. You know, so we have a section but most of the people them sit down. But for this time around, how much
Cranky
of
by ticket in
cranky?
the wrong place.
Cranky by the ticket at the wrong place. Wrong place.
Midfield?
Wrong place, cranky purchase
Location,
ticket.
but not the right. Good level, not the right level.
Where's the cranky make some whole part idiot talking in the past 3 show?
What's he talking about?
A Rob Smith, man. You know it's a Rob Smith always going to take care of it. Yeah, man. Oh, I say, if we are saying more Jamaican, you know, we can hear what they must say. Big victory for us, you know. You see me, I say, big victory for the Jamaican. Mexico! Nah, hear me. No comprende. Mexican, they are enough people for them place that you know the people them full up the place, you understand? Yeah man, Reggae Boyz deserve that one based on how them play. Very disciplined in defense, you understand? And they held the shape on the line. Listen, right now, you see Michael Hector right now, the general in the club. When Ethan Pinnock come back and worries, better defensive side, you know? What is it? Oh, you say cranky chat 3 times. But I see anything me I do, so I prefer to hear me chat than cranky.
Depends on that was
Hector's.
way up top.
Hey.
Never bust. The far end.
Hector's. Somebody say Hector's smooth like the new highway. Yo.
And by the way, people, I was a big Edward advocate quite a bit, quite for a while. So, Rob Smith, somebody I've been pushed by Hector in this team for a while, even when he was banished. And obviously, he has been exemplary over the last 2 games. And by the way, think about us in tournaments over the last forever, frankly. Think about us in tournaments, whereby we may have played good in one game, but not so good in the other. We were excellent in both games. I think defensively, we have found something. The question is it at the expense of our offense? So if you think about the game and how we played, Blake probably made less save in these last 2 games in a tournament than he has made in a long time. He had to make a couple good saves against US, 1 good save today, but he hasn't really been threatened. And this bodes well for the team going forward. Now the question is, if you're playing 5 defenders, then that's going to be detrimental to your team offensively if you don't have the middle of the park and control the game. So I thought today, just like the US game, defensively we were excellent, not just good or very good, excellent. You think about how we covered it, and by the way, we played high up the park today, maybe because of how the possession was, that we did against US. And even though Bernard has good speed, Latvia has good speed, we know Hector is not that fast. And yet we take the risk of really compressing the field and really holding them really well. They didn't get behind us 1 today and in a one-on-one situation, which is hard to do when you're not really pressed. We didn't really press today, nor did we play really deep. So it wasn't a traditional low block we were playing. And I thought we had more possession today and more opportunities to possess the ball than we did against the US. I'm not sure we really exploited that or used that really well. We made a number of turnovers while not being under pressure, which is disappointing. But the most important thing I think the coach focused on is winning the game. And frankly, from what I hear, the 4th place is 200,000, the 3rd place is $500,000. So the JFF, please pay the kids their money before they go home, so we can stop hearing that narrative going forward. So we should no longer be complaining about players not getting paid, because we have won quite a bit of money over the last year or so, along with people, girls won money, people's giving us money, we won money in this tournament. We shouldn't be having those excuses. But back to the game, I would say it's really great for the fans who support the team to have something to cheer about. We hear that about the negative narrative, which we have to move on from. We need the JFF and the players to coexist and coalesce and really work to make sure the fans who want to be supported, who want to follow the team, who want to assist the team, has something to cheer about. We get too much negative news on the global press about JFF and their lack of competence. And we must admit also that these results are under the JFF's domain and governance. So should they be given credit? They have to be given something. We all know what issues are. But part of those issues, I think, are historical. Some are still in existence because we know JFF ended up with $300 million in debt, and that created problems for them in terms of being able to satisfy their obligation. But back to the game, I was extremely pleased with the team. I'm not necessarily overly focused on the outcome, but the coach has said quite a bit of time that all of this is preparation for World Cup qualifiers. And obviously, we can see the progress, right? But we can also see where we have deficiencies or where we have needs. So we can focus on the positive, which is in 2 games against 2 of the best teams in CONCACAF and the best team, we have given up 1 goal in regulation time. I know we gave up 2 goals in extra time, but frankly, we were dead on our feet in that extra time period. We've only given up 2 goals. Sorry, what am I talking about? We've only given up 1 goal in 2 games. And not only that, our keeper didn't have a lot of saves to make in those games, which bodes well defensively. Now what we have to do is maintain and continue to enhance the defense. But in addition to that, we really have to work on how we can get the ball in the middle, have composure in the middle, have players in the middle who are used to playing midfield, can utilize the ball well, and bring our forwards into play. So I would say I'm extremely pleased how things have gone. It was worth my trip flying down here, frankly. I was exuberant about the US game, even though we lost, because the US is one of the best teams in CONCACAF. And we only lost because they extended the time, we don't want regulation time. And I was also just as pleased with Panama, who's been our bogey team. We really beat Panama, and frankly, we made them look ordinary. I was very surprised that Panama had possession, but it was in our final third quite a bit. Most ball in the final third they provide was over the top or in the air, when normally they're trying to break us down between the lines or have good shots from inside the box. That did not materialize, it did not occur, and it really bodes well for the team. Lati, Bernard, Hector, Lembakiza, brilliant in the defense. I think Lowe did a good job of trying to really control the midfield defensively, but offensively, I think he's challenged as we expect. I think Casey Palmer had an interesting the 2 games. He didn't play like I see David Coventry. He needs to get his feet wet in this region, so he needs to continue to play. And also, when I think about the forwards, I thought Bobby Reed did a workman that job, but I thought he was better in the US game. I think Nicholson had a very up and down game. He complained a lot to the referees. It was the best game. And I thought Gray was out of the game much of the game. When he came in the game, he looked dangerous a few times. But I also think he was very, very tired. And he was playing defense in spurts, which may not have worked out well. So what we basically have to think about is, as we move forward, is a number of things. One is, we have a good team. We know this. And we have a number of players who are out of this team. And when those players come back, it will work really well. There are questions to be asked when they come back, because is it Pinnock and F in the defense? Is it Pinnock and Lowe? How would that work? Do we still keep a back 5, or do we go back to 4 in the back? Right? So there are a lot of questions to be asked and answered, but they're good questions to have when you've had a very, very good tournament. So we should be pleased with these 2 games and how we look, because this bodes well for World Cup qualifiers. If we play this way, and I think we play well offensively when we play this competition, if we can play this way against 2 of the better teams in the region, and we continue to supplement the team with more talent in key areas. You know, we had no Amari Bell, we had no Pinnock, we had no Antonio. You know, Burke, for example, was injured. I know, I spoke to Burke, he was injured, and we were just coming off an injury and he re-injured himself. So I do think there's a lot to be said and a lot to be happy about, and I hope each of you walk away with a sense of pride in the team, because it's important to see that the players are, I can tell you this because I was at the hotel twice this week and talked to a number of the players. They're very cohesive in how they're thinking, for what they're trying to accomplish in the direction of travel. And that's really good. So even though there's outside noise, the players are focused on what they have to do at hand. And I think they were somewhat devastated by the loss to the US because they played their heart out. And so it was very disappointing. Yes, we won. Thanks. Good luck, Mexico. Good luck to US too also. But we were the players were very much devastated by the loss. They thought they played well. They thought they had over the line. And it's very difficult to digest losing in the last kick of the game, basically. But I think they'll go back to their clubs very encouraged by their performance, very encouraged by the outcome of these games, by at least today's outcome, even encouraged by how they played against the US, because traditionally, we play the US at home. They will have a lot of possession, but we don't create a lot of opportunities. And if you remember that game, we scored early. Cephas had a good chance later in the game, and if we scored both goals, we would have won. So I go back home very encouraged by where we are, very encouraged by the cohesion within the team, by Hagginson also, because Hagginson changed and people, Mexico going crazy. It's almost game time. What time do we have here? It's 1:45. I guess they saw their team someplace, and they're going crazy. And by the way, this is a Mexican stadium. See all those people you see out there? They're mainly Mexico. I don't know where the US fans are. I rarely see any here. All I see is green and a flood of green. And I think if you are in Jamaica or in the US, or wherever you are in the world, we need to find a way to support the team, not just indirectly, because remote is indirectly, more directly, like coming to the games, for example, right? A lot of people from Latin America who are in this region in CONCACAF, they find ways to come support the team. And frankly, a lot of times the diaspora, in general, have more resources per capita than these countries, and yet we're not hardly supporting the team. So I think, we see people like AQ, for example, who pool resources, who get together with a bunch of friends and they travel together to come to the games. AQ, Errol, T got a number of them. We need more of that. We need more people who want to come to support the team. And what's really interesting is when we all get together, the vibes is awesome, right? If you have great vibes when you travel and people want to support each other, help each other, liaise with each other, engage each other, the vibes is awesome. So we should try to do that. We shouldn't just stay at home. I know some people can't travel or they have different reasons, they have obligations. But if you can, you should try to do so. Because even though it's great watching the game on TV, there's nothing like being here, being represented, being able to cheer on the team. And frankly, some of our fans can be tough. As I can tell you where I was sitting, some were giving Nicholson an interesting time because they thought he was complaining too much to the referee. And frankly, the referee, I don't think she was choosing sides. I don't think she was just as informed as she should be making the calls, knowing what's a yellow versus not a yellow, knowing what's a foul versus not a foul. There were some clear fouls she didn't call, which I found interesting, especially when you get pushed in the back. And Panama was doing a lot of that. But I'll say that in signing off that I'm glad you guys tuned into the channel so quickly because I just said the coach we should just do something while we're here between games. And a number of you have jumped on to engage with us, so we really appreciate the support. As I've said before, please hit the like button while you're here. Don't just come in the chat and hit it. If you hit the like button, others will want to watch, right? That's how this algorithm works. I don't know nothing about YouTube, except to just run my mouth on the program. But my understanding from all these YouTubers who are doing really well on YouTube and have channels and programs is that the like button, the subscription really help them. So we love if you can do. All right, support. Take them on.
Yeah, man, people, they are going with a reason with CJ. It's in there, say, man, hey, she just have mentioned, you know, say, she's a great reggae boy fan, She and her family, They are every match, Gold Cup, even a yard, she there match people, Chicago, everywhere. And she said she never there a program. When you are waiting for come start support the team. Big up on yourself. We're going to watch a match, the next match I'm going to start. And hopefully we can give an analysis on that game as well because the final, we're there, so we're going to kill it. Understand? Until next time, people, stay safe. Peace out. Tell them subscribe to Fortune.
Oh yeah, you definitely have to subscribe and watch the thing and pick up and like and share and everything. So we turn up and we support the Reggae Boyz, support the Reggae Girls, support Jamaica football. We have to support, we have to show up, man. We want bigger and better things for Jamaica, we have to show up. So do your thing, you know, take nothing, to subscribe, to like, to share and tell everybody to just support the program.
Alright, we're out.